Hey guys, I'm Carson Rouse back with BusinessBuzz, where we focus on business, entrepreneurship, and investing. Today is our 4th of July special, even though we're filming it on July 5th, and it probably won't be up for a few days after that. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about Virgin Galactic stock, why it just rose up in price, and should you buy it? If you didn't know, Virgin Galactic is a space exploration company that has the goal of one day being able to complete commercial space flights orbiting around Earth. This means that someday you might be able to purchase a flight into space through this company. Right now, in a few years, if they ever do it, you'll probably have to be really rich, but who knows, maybe by the time we're old, it's a pretty normal thing. Currently, the tickets are set to be priced at $250,000 per ticket, so it's really only the elite that's going to be able to go around Earth, but again, that might lessen in price as the years go by. Not only do they have this goal, but they also focus on building generic spacecrafts for different space exploration missions, so they're not a one-man band, but they almost are. Since January 1st, their stock has rose over 40%, which is pretty impressive considering the downturn in the economy, and there's just a lot of hype around this stock, let me tell you. It's owned by Richard Branson, a very successful entrepreneur. The Virgin Group actually owns many different successful companies, and if you really take a deep, dark look at Richard Branson, you'll realize why he named it the Virgin Group. With that said though, let's cut to the chase. Let's get into why the stock rose so much lately, why it's been in the news, and if it's a buy. So let's start off with why SPCE soared. Their stock gains more traction every single day as passenger space flights become more reasonable every day. In fact, last year they even did a test run of a passenger space flight and it worked. So this can be done. This is also one of the first companies within the space tourism industry. It's a very obscure industry right now, but who knows, maybe someday it'll be absolutely huge. They could very well be one of the main leaders or the top dog in this industry, and due to that, their stock has risen way higher because people want to get involved early. They happen to be the only public company whose main focus is space tourism related. If you had to compare it to another company, I would say SpaceX is pretty comparable. Now, don't get me wrong, SpaceX has shown way more success. They've proven themselves way more. They're led by Elon Musk, a great company. However, they are a private company, meaning you cannot invest in them. So a lot of people, they say, I can't invest in SpaceX, so I'll invest in Virgin Galactic. Believe it or not, with such a speculative stock, there's actually a lot of hedge funds investing in this stock. A lot of them, and they are driving the stock price even more and making more and more people want to get in. Not to mention, it's just another one of those stocks that people want to get in early. They want to be invested in the next Apple or the next Nike, the next big company. Knowing all that, should you really buy this stock though? When looking at this stock from a fundamental standpoint, it is vastly overpriced with a ridiculous PE ratio and all over ridiculous valuation metrics. This is definitely a growth stock that is riding a huge hype train. That hype train is whistling and going down the tracks, but it very well could tip over. So obviously their value is just purely speculative. There is no value backing it up, really. It's all what can happen in the future. That's not to say that there is not money to be made in this stock. In fact, tomorrow I could wake up and this stock could be 5 times its price and I wouldn't blink an eye. That's just what you get with Virgin Galactic. I'm just saying that if you are a safe fundamental investor, I would stay far away from this one. Not surprisingly, they have not even turned a profit, but a lot of people see the potential upside as a reason to invest regardless. If you really want a speculative stock in your portfolio and you set aside 3 to 5% of your portfolio for just a risky stock, this might be the perfect one for you. Just like a weed industry stock or even Tesla, this might be that kind of stock. All in all, I would say this stock is not a buy for 99% of you, but again, if you're a day trader or anything like that, there's a lot of money to be made. There might be a lot of money to be made 10 years from now. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And I didn't beg for a like this video. I really didn't. So if you're still watching, you gotta hit it. Anyway, you guys, I'll see you next time.